Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. Well, in today's video, we are going to delve back into my whole collection, and we are going to cover four boutique labels that I have in my collection. I decided to do all four because I don't have that many of each one of them. As you can see, the four boutique, right, go right there. Oh, bam. And it doesn't take up that much space. So I figured, let's just kill off four boutique labels in one video, because why not? So we're going to delve into those, and the ones we're going to be covering today is going to be Blue Underground, Severin, what do we got here? Sorry. Synapse, Vinegar Syndrome, Blue Underground, and Severin. Those are the four we're going to be delving into. But before we do that, I got to ask, guys, do you like physical media, movies, Blu-ray hunting trips, NECA hunting trips, movie reviews, collection updates, unboxings, anything physical media, movie related, anything horror, toy related? Please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys. If not, that's okay too. Just sit back and enjoy the video. All right, guys, so delving right in, we are going to start off with the least few that I own, which is going to be Synapse. I only own 3, so we're going to delve into that. And the first one is one of my all-time favorite 4Ks in my entire collection. I just think it looks the best. It's awesome. And that is Dario Argento's Suspiria. I mean, it's just got fantastic artwork as well. It just is so cool. I mean, look at that artwork. It's just great. There's the back. We're going to fly through these pretty quick. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Then you have the alternative artwork. That is the original poster. This movie's fantastic. It looks so good in this release. It's awesome on 4K. Check it out if you've never seen it. I highly recommend it. Moving right along to Demons 1 and 2. This is a 2-pack you get. Both these movies are a lot of fun. They look fantastic. Synapse does a great job on these 4K releases. And yeah, I would highly recommend it. There's the back, not really too much to see there. I mean, look at this artwork. They do a great job on this artwork. I mean, the artwork sold me alone. I had never seen either of these movies before I got in. I was like, that artwork is awesome. I'm going to end up picking this up. And I did. And the movies ended up being a lot of fun, too. I really enjoyed them. They're both kind of the same. They just take place in 2 different areas. But they're pretty much the same plot. But they're a lot of fun. You get alternate artwork. So there's the cover for Demons 1. And then you got the cover for Demons 2. And this is Dario Argento Presents. So I'm not sure if he produced it or wrote it, or he didn't direct it, but Dario Argento had his hand in this movie somehow. Don't know how, but he did. So yeah, Demons 1 and 2, fantastic release from Synapse. Next up, I have a full review for this movie on my channel. This one came out not that long ago. It's a very nice Arrow type box set, and that is Dario Argento's Phenomena. This is a great release. We'll just let me take this off here just so you can see the back art there. Fantastic artwork. And you can see it's a nice, thick little thing. It's just like an Arrow release. You get a book, you get a poster, and you get the movie. This also looks very good in 4K. Not as good as those last 2, but still very good. And you get the alternate artwork. Must be the original poster. This movie is pretty cool. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, if you wanted the full details on it, go watch my review on the channel. Up next, we are going to move on to Vinegar Syndrome. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 Vinegar Syndromes. I picked all these up during a sale they were having. I don't know much about Vinegar Syndrome, and I have not watched a single one of them. I just picked up some of the ones that I thought seemed kind of interesting. So yeah, so one of these days I will actually delve into these. But the first one I have is Unmasked Part 25. Look kind of cool. Kind of like a Friday the 13th type spoof. And some of these are not open, so I don't know if they have alternate artwork or not. Next one I got is Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. I heard this was kind of the first Home Alone, but a much more R-rated, vulgar version of Home Alone. There's the back. The slipcovers on here are very nice. That's one thing I will say about Vinegar Syndrome is you get a nice, thick slipcover. Definitely very, very sturdy. Next up, we have a movie that stars Malcolm McDowell called The Caller. And this one I actually opened up. Some of these I have open. So we'll look. I can't remember if there's alternate artwork. I think there is. And then there's the back. Oh, yeah. And then you got the alternate artwork. Very cool artwork on the actual disc itself. I have not seen this movie. Like I said, I have not delved into any of these Vinegar Syndromes. One of these days, I will just do a whole weekend marathon, I think, of Vinegar Syndrome. Next up, we have one that I heard is awful, but I had to check it out. And that is Surf 2. I'm pretty sure there's not even a Surf 1, but there's a Surf 2. I am not going to show the back of this. It's not anything too vulgar, but we are not going to take any chances. This is, okay. And this is the alternate artwork. This is probably the original poster. That's a little vulgar, but the other one kind of is a little bit more crude. We're just not going to show that. But there's that right there. So yeah, I don't know. This movie I'm sure is horrible, but I'm sure it's a lot of fun. Next movie we have is Perfect Strangers. And the thing that's also really cool about all of these is a lot of this stuff is embossed. It's really cool. Sometimes not even the lettering. Sometimes the whole thing is embossed. So there's the cover for Perfect Strangers. There's the back. This movie is one that I have not seen. I've heard mixed things about it, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. And when they came out with this, they had a lot of different, I think it was like 2 or 3 different slipcovers to choose from. But I got a little late, and the slipcover that I actually wanted was already sold out and gone. But this slipcover is still pretty cool too. And that's Fade to Black. Still a very cool slipcover nonetheless, but there was another one there that I thought was a little bit better, but unfortunately that one sold out extremely fast. And there's the back. Like I said, they definitely do a good job on these slipcovers, and their art usually is great. Usually, I'm assuming most of these movies, I'm guessing the artwork is probably better than the actual movie. Next one I have Hollywood Horror House. Very interesting artwork. I was sold on the artwork. The movie's probably horrible, but nonetheless, a very cool slip. And there's the back. And that's going to do it for the Vinegar Syndrome. We are moving along to Blue Underground. A lot of these movies I have seen. I'm a big fan of Blue Underground. The first movie on the list is Lucio Falci's City of the Living Dead. This movie is awesome. Falci's zombie movies are some of my all-time favorite zombie movies. This movie's great. I think it's extremely underrated. I highly, highly recommend it. And there's the back. Most of these you don't get alternative artwork. You get a little bit of artwork like a scene from the movie on the inside, but no alternative actual artwork. But I mean, yeah, not Vinegar Syndrome, but Blue Underground also does very cool art. Next up for Blue Underground, I believe this is the only one in my Blue Underground collection that I have not watched yet. And I believe this is getting a 4K release this year. But that's Dario Argento's Inferno. Very cool artwork, very creepy. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's a US release or not, but I'm pretty sure this is getting a 4K release. There's the back. Next up, we have a movie that I watched about a year ago, and it's a very quirky, very weird movie, but pretty cool nonetheless. And that is Stage Fright. And once again, excellent artwork. This is like a horror slasher musical. I was definitely a fan. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, awesome artwork. Next up for Blue Underground, I have Dead and Buried. This was another one that came out with multiple covers. This one's got a lenticular cover. It's pretty cool. Dead and Buried. Think you can do anything that way? No. But yeah, there's up. Very, very cool stuff. This movie was really cool. I was a big fan of this. I definitely enjoyed it. And I believe this movie also had, was his name Joe, Grandpa Joe from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He's much younger in this. Or no, older. Is he older? Yeah, he's much older. Yeah, this movie came out later. But I believe this has Uncle Joe, or Grandpa Joe, I think his name was, in it, from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Don't quote me on it, but I believe he is in this. Yeah, right here. Jack Albertson of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka and the Charlie Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the one that Tim Burton did. But yeah, he is in this movie. Kind of a creepy guy in this movie. Moving right along to another Lucio Falci zombie movie, and that is Lucio Falci's Zombie. This movie is fantastic. It is so cool. Like I said, some of Falci's zombie movies are some of the most underrated zombie movies of all time. I mean, they're just so cool. I'm a big fan of Italian horror. None of these have alternative artwork. It's just the normal artwork. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. I'm sure most people have seen that cover. More people probably seen that cover than people that have actually seen the movie. But I highly recommend it. This movie's fantastic. We're going to keep going with the trend of Lucio Falci films. The last one is a Lucio Falci film as well. And this one is The House by the Cemetery. This movie's pretty good. It's not one of my personal favorites of Lucio Falci. It was a little boring at times, but still quite good and looks fantastic. These 4K Blue Undergrounds look so good. They do just such great job with their 4K transfers and restorations. So yeah, House by the Cemetery. Not one of my personal favorites, like I said, but still has all the elements of a Lucio Falci film. So, still going to please most of the fans. Last one I have for Blue Underground is another 4K. Really cool artwork on this one as well. And that is Lucio Falci's The New York Ripper. This movie is very bizarre, very out there. Some pretty gruesome scenes. Still an enjoyable movie. I like it, but like I said, once again, not one of my absolute favorites by him. But yeah, still very, very cool release. As you can tell, I like Lucio Falci. I have tried Lucio Falci and Dario Argento. I got quite a bit of their stuff. So yeah, that movie is very cool. I'm actually going to show you real quick. This, let's see, where is it here? Oh, here it is. This is not, this is a different release. This is a Grindhouse releasing. But this movie, The Beyond, by Lucio Falci, is fantastic as well, and an excellent release. I highly recommend this, too. I believe you get the soundtrack, which is great, and it's got cool art. And it wasn't even that much. I think it was only like $25. It's a Blu-ray release. Very cool. Once again, we're moving into the next section. Is going to be Severin, and we're going to be starting off with yet another Lucio Falci film, The Warriors of, Warriors of the Year 2072. This movie is not really a horror. It's more sci-fi, but yet definitely has horror elements. It's okay. Little weird. But still, I still enjoyed it. Like most of his movies, still has all the elements of a Falci film, just without all the horror aspects. Next up is a movie I haven't seen, but I had to check it out, or I had to pick it up, is Deep Blood, kind of like a Jaws spoof. Probably not very good, but I had to check it out anyway. I only got one section, I only bought one monthly pack of Severin, and it was during their, like, Animals Attack month, or whatever it was. Oh, it was Animals Attack and Post-Apocalyptic. I think it was two themes that month. Next one I got is Raiders of Atlantis. Also have not seen it yet. But once again, great artwork. Severin does a fantastic job with that. So I'm not sure if any of these... Actually, you know what? These do come with alternate artwork. But that picture right there. So you basically have that choice or that choice for the alternate artwork on that one. So I think most of the Severins do come with alternate artwork. Next one I have is, funny enough, another Lucio Falci film, Enigma. I have not seen this one yet. I'm excited to check it out. I actually forgot I had this in the collection until I pulled it off the shelf just now. So this is going to be one I'm going to move up in the rotation. Watch that one pretty quickly, probably. But yeah, I didn't realize I had so many Lucio Falci films. Pretty awesome. Next up is Endgame. I have not seen this one yet either. I have not opened it up. But I'm very excited to check some of these out. Oh, this one's limited to 2,000. Wonder if it's worth any money. So there's that there. Once again, Severin does a great job with the artwork. This is another movie that I have not watched yet. Day of the Animals. I believe, what's his name from the Naked Gun movies, Leslie Nielsen, I believe is in this movie. And there's the back. I'm sure this movie's a lot of fun. Day of the Animals. Actually, it says, what happened on the Day of the Animals? Very dramatic title. Next up for Severin is The Changeling. This movie has George C. Scott in it, and it's a creepy little ghost movie. It's hard to kind of see. It's kind of lenticular there. This is also embossed, has a really cool slip cover. And there's the back, not too much there. This one has alternate artwork. It's pretty much the same thing, but just a different color. I find the red to be a little more creepy looking, but yeah, if you like just good old house ghost stories, this movie is fantastic. George C. Scott is great in it. I would definitely recommend picking this up. I got this pretty cheap during one of their sales, I think. I can't even remember what I paid for it. I want to say it was less than $20. It was pretty cool, and I was very excited that it still had the slip. This next movie has one of the coolest covers that Severin's put out, I think. It's just creepy looking and just really cool. And that is Grizzly. And I did get a chance to watch this movie. I love this movie. I thought it was great. A little hokey at times. I mean, a little hokey at a lot of times. But overall, just a very good film. And then it also has the Grizzly on the back. And I wanted to get this one right away just because I really wanted the slip cover. Because usually these slip covers don't usually only make it past like the first pressing. So I wanted to get it before it was gone, and I'm glad I did. And then this one also has probably the original poster art. I think this is a movie from the 70s. So there's that right there. Also very cool, but not as cool as that artwork in my opinion. But I was very, very, very happy to get this, and yeah, I recommend this movie for sure. This movie is a lot of fun. Next up from Severin, we have Retribution, the Ultimate Nightmare. Has a very cool artwork and a very cool slipcover. I have not seen this one yet. I've heard pretty good things about it. I heard it's pretty cool. Probably delve into it maybe this Halloween or something. But yeah, it seems like a really cool release. I look forward to it. So yeah, Retribution. Last but not least, I have not opened this one yet. This is from Severin. This is like a big 4K. I think it's the only 4K Severin I have. And that is Santa Sangre. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. But yeah, it's a big old box set. It's kind of like an Arrow release, nice and thick. And yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. I've been wanting to watch it for a while and just have not gotten around to it. Once again, very cool artwork. And yeah, cool release by Severin. I'm looking forward to watching that. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And let me know in the comments below, do you guys have any of these films? Do you have any recommendations by any of these 4 companies that I don't have yet? That I'd love to add that I should probably add to my collection. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.